Hello. So we're going to start seated and grab a pillow to sit on or two, and if that's extremely uncomfortable for you, then you could sit on a chair or bed or a sofa, okay? All right, so let's start. We're going to sit up straight, lengthening our spine, top of the head towards the ceiling. Let's take the arms up, breathing in, palms up, exhale, palms down. One more time, inhale and out, in and out. We keep the shoulders down, very good. Inhale, shoulders down, arms in a V. And we're gonna lift and lower the shoulders. One more, lift and lower the shoulders, lift and lower the shoulders, and bring the arms down. Very good. We're going to put our hands on our knees, and we're going to press into our knees, send our chest forward, and then round your back. And again, chest forward, using our knees to pull on, and round your back. And again, press, chest forward, round your back. And one more. Pull and round. Very good. We're going to add one arm. So pull and round. And we go a little bit faster. Pull and round. And again, up and down. So it's as if the sternum was lifting up to the ceiling, dropping down to the floor. Sternum up, sternum down. So your breastbone here. Up and down, up and down, and up and down. Very good. And relax. We're going to lengthen our arms to our sides and very gently rotate, come back, rotate, come back. So it's a small rotation. We can't rotate very far here, especially with our arms out to the sides like this. Okay, so again, think of the sternum moving towards the knee and back, sternum to knee and back. And we go a bit fast, so it's easier and less tiring for the shoulders. So we're getting a shoulder workout here too. Okay, one more to the right, to the left. We're going to go to the right. We're going to stop here. Place the hand on the floor at the back. Take the other arm above our head and lengthen, 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 lengthen. I'm putting a lot of weight on this back hand. I'm bending the back arm and I'm lengthening. Breathing in here and coming back. Push, come back, rotate. Same thing. The hand goes to the floor. I am putting a lot of weight on it. It helps me lengthen the side of my body and stretch it and breathe into it. And come back. Let's do this one more time. Rotate, hand on the floor, lengthen, breathing in. So keep your shoulders down. Keep your shoulder blades pulled down towards your pelvis and come back. I know we all tend to do this with our shoulders, or this, or this, or this, but let's try not to, right? Let's try to pull our shoulder blades down. Shoulders stay down, heavy, away from the ear as we lengthen and breathe in and love this stretch. Very good. And come back and relax. Well done. Okay, so from here, let's find somewhere where we can rest our forehead. So I am going to take my birth ball. If you don't have a birth ball yet, then I highly recommend you buy one. But if you don't have one yet, you can rest on your sofa or on a chair. And if this is not comfortable for you, you're going to place your pillow underneath your sitting bones so that it's a bit more padding for you there and a bit more comfortable. And we're going to rest in this position, okay? So the forehead on the sofa, forehead on the birth ball. Nice and relaxed, nice and rounded. But you're not collapsing and pressing down. Try to feel a little sense of length in your spine as you rest here. Your sitting bones are lengthening towards the floor. Okay, good. And we're going to take a moment to breathe here. So your mouth is soft and relaxed. You're not clenching your teeth and your jaw. And we're trying to find movement in the rib cage. So first, try to feel this breath inflating your lungs, inflating your rib cage. So the breath is our tool number one in pregnancy to feel good, to have better posture, to have a healthy pelvic floor, to have a healthy abdominal contraction. Really, really, the breath is going to help you achieve all these things, especially in pregnancy. So it's something we need to work on every day. And what does it mean? It means making sure we're breathing deeply into our rib cage at least a couple of times every day. All right? So here, this is your chance. You're making a conscious decision here to breathe deeply into your ribcage, to move your ribcage when you're breathing. So in this position, it's easier to feel the back of the ribcage. So feel the back of the ribcage move and inflate, right, here into the back. But you might feel the sides, you might feel the front. Good. Now I want you to take the breath in between your hip bones. So that's another breathing exercise. That's something else now. Is the focus is taking the breath in between your hip bones. That's now the focus is to take the breath into the belly, to relax the belly muscles, to expand the diaphragm as much as possible down and to the front. And out. One more time. You're going to breathe in between your hip bones. So it's a release of the front, a release of the belly as you breathe into your hip bones. If you put your hand here, you can feel the belly lengthening into your hands. Okay. Now let's take the breath into the pelvic floor. Let's take the breath into the sitting bones. Let's take the breath into the tailbone, into the pubic bone. So it's that pelvic floor just giving in, releasing, letting go in with the breath. Again, inhaling into the pelvic floor. And out. One more, breathing in, into the pelvic floor, into the hip bones, into the rib cage. Try and feel it all. That nice big expansion and release. And out. One more time, breathing in. Let's add a contraction now. So after that breath in and expand and release, you're going to exhale and feel your hip bones pull in towards each other to contract and pull that belly in towards your spine. Inhale, you're going to let go. Exhale, we try and add the pelvic floor. So we try and add the sitting bones, pull in, tailbone, pubic bone, pull in. So a bit of pull of the pelvic floor and that pull in between the hip bones, that pull of the belly. And no matter how big your belly is, you can still do this. So you're going to release to let go, breathe into the pelvic floor and into the hip bones. And then you're going to pull sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone. If you want, you pull the pelvic floor in and you pull the hip bones in. And you feel that pull of the belly. It's now being held by your abs. Very good. We need strong abs during pregnancy to help support the belly. All right. Inhale to release. Let's do this one more time. Exhale to pull sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone. The pelvic floor pulls in and up towards the belly button, and the hip bones pull in. And that belly's secure, safe, held by the abs. Inhale, release. Very good. All right, let's move whatever you had there out of the way. Let's move the pillow out of the way. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Before we do that, let's just warm up the wrists by rotating the hands in one direction and in the other. And maybe pull on one hand gently in one direction and then the other. Same thing on the other side. And then open and close, open and close. Very good. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So we're pressing into our hands, lengthening our head and neck. And we're going to practice doing what we just did. All right. So we're going to breathe in between our sitting bones, in our rib cage, in our hip bones. And we're going to practice feeling a bit of pull of the pelvic floor, sitting bones, tailbone, pubic bone, and feeling that pull in between the hip bones that holds our belly in with the exhale. Inhale, we let go. And exhale, we feel that pull. A bit of pull in the pelvic floor, a bit of pull in the hip bones. And we feel that hugging of the belly. in towards the spine. One more time, breathing in to release. Breathing out to feel the abdominals contract. All right, so it's a very important contraction to be able to feel and to be able to use when you're moving and doing exercise or just lifting or doing something strenuous in pregnancy and after and before and always. All right, so let's find a position here where your hip bones are pulled in a little bit. Maybe a 30% engagement here, 30% pull. And we're going to slide our shoulder blades in towards each other and out away from each other. So let's see what we can do here. Feeling those shoulder blades sliding in and sliding out. Okay, so just the shoulder blades moving towards each other and away from each other. And one more towards each other and away from each other. Very good. Place them back in neutral. We're going to lift the tailbone, breathing in. Breathe in between your sitting bones, breathe into your pelvic floor. And now slide your tailbone down towards your mat. The sitting bones go down towards the mat and we tilt our pelvis very slightly. And again, we breathe and lift the tailbone. And we breathe out and drop the tailbone. Inhale, in between the tailbone and pubic bone, lifting that tailbone up. And exhale, dropping that tailbone down, pulling that tailbone towards the pubic bone. One more time. Inhale, in between tailbone and pubic bone. And exhale, tailbone drops and pulls towards the pubic bone. Very good. And release. Come down onto your feet. Relax your wrists if you need to. Circle your hands. All right, let's come back onto our hands and knees. And this time we're going to rock our pelvis from side to side first. So rocking your pelvis from side to side. And then we're going to take the pelvis into circles. So going through all the positions we've just practiced, we just circle our pelvis. Very good, in one direction. And then in the other. Very good. And then come back, relax your hands. So if this position is hard for you and hard on your wrists, what you could do is just take your mat and fold it over so that your fingertips are on the floor, but the palms of the hands are on the mat. Okay? So let's keep going. We have one more exercise coming in this position. We come back onto our hands and knees. We're going to breathe into our sitting bones, hip bones. And we're going to engage. Feel our hip bones pull towards each other and feel that belly pulling in for a nice long, nice contraction. We're going to lengthen one leg and one arm. Keep them on the floor at first. Check your stability here. Are you stable? Let's move to the other side. Are you stable when you lengthen the arm and the leg? If you are stable and you want to test yourself, you're going to lengthen and lift. Lift a little bit and see how it goes. Come back, lift a little bit and come back. And maybe lift higher and come back and lift higher and come back. So what I want you to watch out for, I want you to keep your belly engaged. So the hip bones keep pulling in and you're not arching your lower back, you're not giving in. All right, so your glutes are working here. You're contracting the leg, contracting the glute to lift it. Your shoulder is down, shoulder blades pull towards the pelvis and the arm lifts, but the shoulder doesn't lift. Okay, and we keep going. Pressing into the hand that stays on the floor and breathing. All right, let's do one more on each side. And last one. Very good. And come back and relax for me here. Okay, great. We're going to do one last stretch here where your forehead is going to be on the floor. The arms are going to be long above your head and we're really letting the chest drop towards the mat. You can have your knees apart, feet together as wide as you want here with the knees. And we're going to breathe. All right, and just enjoy this position. If you want and if you can, you could thread the arm through. And same on the other side. Very good. And come back. Slowly push yourself up gently, not to get dizzy. Take your time. Sit up straight. Open your chest, collarbone, shoulders down. Feel how good this feels. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.